Check one, check one. Hello, good morning everyone, and happy Wednesday. Today we are looking at a really nice day, and temperature-wise we're going to be a lot cooler from where we were yesterday. This is thanks to the rain and the storms we had last night has really pushed in some cooler air, also not as humid, so it's going to be much more comfortable for this afternoon. But the rain is not completely out of the forecast, so we're going to talk about that in just a moment. And I'm just going to check to make sure that the audio and everything is working. Please let me know in the comments if you can't hear me. But let's first take a look just around the city here with our weather cams. We have some really nice blue sky, and it doesn't look as hazy as what we had been seeing the past couple of days, so good news there. Just a little bit of some pop-up cumulus clouds, but for the most part we're looking at lots of sunshine for today, so you're going to need those sunglasses as you're heading out the door. But I mean, take a look at this temperature, 84 degrees. I mean, that's so nice. I mean, we were already close to 90, and I mean, it's just going to feel much nicer today. So definitely you can enjoy it, and you know, maybe your AC won't work as hard either for this afternoon. Now, some more good news is going to be the air quality. Air quality is going to be in the moderate category. So of course it's not going to be in the green, but it's also not unhealthy. So, you know, we're doing in pretty good shape for that at this time. Now, as far as dew points, this is going to be the measure of how much moisture there is in the air, and we're actually staying pretty good. We're below 70, just barely, which means it is going to feel a little bit more comfortable today. But for the rest of us, as we go a little bit farther south, they're going to stay in the 70s for a dew point, which means you can definitely feel that humidity out there. And we're actually going to stay pretty humid for the rest of the week. So not looking at any big fronts headed our way. It is not as common, of course, during May, and then as we're quickly going to be into June next week, so we're not going to see too many of those fronts anymore. The only thing we can really get out of those is just drier air, which is welcome as well. But let's take a look at the current temperatures. Really nice. Like I said, out there we're at 84 degrees in San Antonio, Seguin at 83, Hondo at 82, Fredericksburg and Bernie nice and cool in the upper 70s. So some very nice temperatures there. It's warm, but we're really not getting in, you know, it's not too unbearable out there. Wind's fairly light right now, coming out of the south at 5 miles per hour. Corpus Christi is at 13 miles per hour, Midland at 15, so a little bit more breezy for them. But we're still getting that that southerly wind, so that's what's pushing in that moisture from the Gulf. So it's keeping those humidity levels pretty high. And no rain. We already had that from last night, but we are going to keep it in the forecast. So like I said, we'll see that in the 7 days, but until then, temperatures are going to be really nice. Highs only at 93 degrees at around 4 o'clock this afternoon, 5 o'clock as well. That's probably going to be your hottest part of the day, but we still do have a chance to see some pop-up isolated storms, not as much of a chance as what we saw yesterday. We're looking at just about 20% chance for today and tomorrow, but better chances come on Friday. So until then, we're going to take a look at that. You'll see more rain pop up. But for this evening, 85 degrees under partly cloudy skies. Then late tonight, we're going to stay in that weather pattern. You can see just some very small pop-up shower activity. Like I said, there is a chance for tonight and overnight, but not a great chance. So this is Thursday. You can see that line push through, but it really just clips San Antonio. It stays off to the east, most of that rainfall. So we're just going to keep it at a 20% chance for Thursday. But then as we get closer into Friday, you can see a line of storms developing to our north. This is as we get into the midnight hour, and then you can see it really starts to blow up as we go overnight into early Friday morning around 4 a.m. So You can see kind of some clusters and some pretty heavy clusters with some pretty heavy rainfall associated with this. This could also be, possible hail could even develop from something like this. So we're going to keep an eye on this. I am going to put about a 40% chance of rain for Friday night. So that's going to be really overnight Thursday into Friday morning. So like I said, we do have some pretty good chances for rain once again as we go later into the week. But by Saturday and Sunday, temperatures will quickly warm back up to where we were the past couple of days. And so here's your temperatures. Wednesday through Saturday, they stay pretty much the same in the low 90s. So that's really very nice. It's actually pretty common for this time of year. We're at around 90 degrees by the end of May, but we will start to get hotter as we get into of course, late summer, June, July. But by Sunday, so before then, Friday, like I said, we have a 40% chance. That's going to be overnight Thursday into Friday morning. And then, partly cloudy skies, slight chances of rain each day. And then Monday and Tuesday, we're going to warm back up into the upper 90s. So very, very warm temperatures expected for early next week. All right. And I'm just going to keep this up so you can kind of see the 7 days for the next couple of minutes or so. And I will be doing the noon for this afternoon. And I'll be going more into detail about what to expect for this weekend. All right, everyone, have a great rest of your Wednesday.